Luckily, the internet came back up, so we're gonna get in a little more gaming today. Let's see. We're up here. Yeah, open to just farm out some money and level up, and you know, good items would be nice too, but I can really get the stash. Better set up with these new stash tab prices. That would be really awesome. Hoping this will like curve back around, cause not quite going the direction we want.
Stand down or die. Six vitality is fine. Very low roll on this time rot thing. I don't know how good time rot is. We'll just stash that. What is ours called? A Solarum banner. We ain't got none. Oh no, we still need to separate. We're gonna want tabs, just like we did with the mage, to separate the helms and the armor and the relics. And of course, I've got a bunch of other crap in here that does not belong, that I just dumped in the stash while leveling through the campaign.
Man down or die.
Oh, really? How the heck do you combine a crit multiplier? Poison penetration. That's retarded. Endurance, crit avoidance, fire damage, damage over time. Wait a minute. I've got endurance, Res, healing effectiveness, fire damage, or look at this one. We have fire damage, ignite on melee hit, fire damage over time, melee fire damage, and then some flame reeve crap that I'm not using. Damage over time. I think we have ourselves. Oh wait, I forgot. We're still overcapped on endurance, so I get nothing out of the endurance on this right now. So yeah, it's got good stats. Obviously we're gonna want to upgrade these, but either we replace this ring or where else are we getting endurance? We have endurance on the gloves as implicit. Is there endurance on any of these? I don't think so. Yeah. %, plus 10%. Is there endurance in the passive tree? I don't recall. There is, but I don't have it. Hmm. Wait, does our passive aura thing give endurance? It does. Okay. I feel like this is super useful still. Like if I were to take points out of there, what would I even do with them? Possibly. Oh wait, no, that's. Yeah, I'm getting things confused. Yeah, possibly the attack and cast speed. These other things just feel kind of weak to me. Because I do have a pretty good amount of improved percent health regen already, I think. I don't know where. Is that even in here? Percent health regen? I don't see it. We have healing effectiveness, but I don't think that... Yeah, that doesn't do anything for health regen. Did you lose a... How much is that, like 15%? On the upfront hit, I believe that is for judgment. Switching those. But that's without upgrading this ring yet. Gonna do a lot more damage when we upgrade it. I don't know about the upfront. Well, yeah. Consecration 3200 per second, supposedly. 40,000 per second for Holy Trail. Yeah, I feel like we just want to upgrade this and kind of see what we get. Crit success, fire damage maxed out. That's nice. As long as we don't get super unlucky, we're gonna max both of these. Ooh, that was pretty unlucky. I think we want, in case, yeah, we have a decent chance of not maxing out the damage over time now. Okay, we did get it. We're down to 7 forging potential though. Yeah, I think we're just gonna upgrade this. Oh, what's the implicit? Yeah, upgrade that. Okay, we still have forging potential. So we can re-roll the implicit to try to get higher percent fire damage. There's a good chance the fire resistance will go down, but I don't think that'll be a problem. Oh, nice. We re-rolled it for free. Alright, it improved and we only lost like 1 point of fire res, so yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, let's look at what it says again on the fire holy trail. 40,300. We put this on here now. $42,700. Yeah. Damage upgrade. And of course, we gain a bunch of endurance that we don't need, but also we gained crit avoidance. Judgment 64,800. So it's possible we're still losing a little bit of damage from the hit, the melee hit, and we're losing ignite chance, but I think this is still an upgrade, even without being able to get value out of the endurance. I guess that really frees up my other ring quite a bit, as far as not needing endurance on this other ring at all. I mean, I didn't even need all that endurance before. Really, we need the freaking endurance threshold, because we're at only 431 endurance threshold. We don't get that 60% damage reduction until we are below 431 health. And I don't want my health getting that low. That's like a quarter of my health. It could still save you, don't get me wrong, but We have no shards of hammer throw right now. Maybe we remove. Nope. There we go. 6 hammer throw shards. I should say level of hammer throw. There might be another affix that affects hammer throw. I think there's an affix for level of every skill, but the some of them have other ones. Like there was that one that had gives you an extra charge of Flame Ward on my mage, which was pretty nice. That seems good. Block chains block effectiveness. Give me those shots. This does not look familiar. Melee fizz damage, fizz penetration. Javelin no longer pierces. Dexterity stuff. What? That is a weird thing. I wonder if it pierces. It could be really good. Hard to say. The whole problem with dexterity is that I think only the throwing weapon abilities scale with dexterity on this class. Javelin and the throwing hammer and the shield throw. Stationary fire tornado. Hit nearby enemy on hit. 3-second cooldown. That sounds pretty cool. Let me... Wait a minute. Maybe I use that on this character. I don't know if it'll give me the tornado part. Yeah, the endurance on these gloves is going to waste, so it's... Oh, and these have % armor on them? I want to see if it actually casts the tornado on this character. Because that's obviously... like one of those druid type of abilities, the tornado. Spell damage, lightning damage, shock on hit. Freeze rate multiplier. What are the tiers on this? Well, okay. It barely makes the loot filter, I believe. But yeah, freeze rate multiplier. Certainly not ideal. But the other three affixes synergize quite well. I think we're gonna go. No, let's try to reroll the freeze rate multiplier. See if we can get like slow on hit or something that'll actually be useful for a lightning build. Chill on hit. Chill on hit is fine. There's really not. It's so weird in this game. Chill on hit is essentially a slow on hit, as far as I can tell. Well, I guess ideally it would have been like lightning penetration, but yeah, chance of that happening, not so good. Alright, we still need to get lucky. There's not a lot of forging potential on this. Okay. Critical success. I think we max out lightning damage first, then spell damage, then chill on hit. $14 forge potential. I mean, I think this will still be good even if we use up all our forging potential here. Okay, we got another crit. So we did max out the chill on hit. So now we're just down to spell damage. Okay. But yeah, that's still pretty good. It's a good base type. It's got the cast speed, although it rolled a min roll on the cast speed, so that's kind of unfortunate. And min roll on the lightning damage? Shit. Anyways, yeah, should be pretty good still for a lightning build. It's possible. It's freaking required level 77. With all those upgrades now, so it's still possible that you're just gonna have a better wand that you got luckier rolls on before then. But if I do decide to start up a lightning mage. Oh, there's the fire tornado. Nice. And it said the fire tornado. Yeah, it shreds fire resistance. So it's sort of like extra fire penetration. Not a lot, but just a little bit. I should look at what are we up at now. Forgot what it was before, so actually that did not tell me anything.
Stand down or die.
Hmm. 100 health. Definitely could make those gloves decent, but I won't use them on this build, and I don't want to really like commit to a certain build for them. Which, in such situations, I would often normally just put them in the stash. As they are, but not feeling like it. I'd rather just actually have only put stuff in there if we find it with better affixes already on it. Because there's also a base type that I'm not super a fan of. Melee void damage. Oh, let's see. Got it. Yeah, it is. Getting a few stacks of armor shred. I guess we could look at the math on that. 143% chance to shred fire resist per second. And then I'm pretty sure shred effects last 4 seconds, because a lot of stuff in this game lasts 4 seconds. So we could theoretically calculate the average number of stacks an enemy will get, like long term, if we have 100% tornado uptime. I don't want to try to figure out that math though. I was looking at the debuffs on the mini boss there at the end. So it went up to like 5 or 6.
Yes.
But I think the average is gonna be
Take care.
more like 4 long term, but it still has to like ramp up at the start. Probably more like 3 stacks of armor shred on average kind of situations. I mean, enemies that die so fast, it's gonna be less, obviously, but then it doesn't even really matter on those enemies, so. If we say on a boss, it's gonna be like 3 stacks average, then shred effects are 2% resistance per stack, so basically these gloves are essentially 6% fire penetration. Unless the monsters are overcapped on flame res, because shred effects go off of pre-capped values. Whereas penetration does not. So if the monster has like basically 81 or higher then I actually get nothing out of the out of 3 stacks of fire shred. Yogurt is yummy. Maybe we actually keep this. I have that base type hidden by default, but despite the base type is a pretty good amulet for poison damage. Vanguard boots.
Stand down or die.
I think that increased effect of haste on you will be really good if you have one of those experimental affixes that gives you a haste on movement ability, I think it is.
Stand down or die. Stand down or die.
5% block chance. Healing effectiveness. I don't know if I get rid of the throwing damage though. Do I just YOLO it? Or do I save it for a throwing build? I kind of do want to do a hammer throw build. Oh no. Reversal. That's the word they like to use. These are actually looking pretty good. Alright, so what we really want is better suffix, and then we want to level these up, and we want to seal the experimental frenzy so that we can put, or seal the experimental affix so that we can put our own additional prefix on it. And we got to do all that with only 23 forging potential. Yeah, these could end up being really good. Or we might just use up all our forging potential really fast and then they suck. Okay, elemental resist is I'd say mid for my build at least. For my build, I would definitely rather have crit avoidance or health regen per second, or what else? Flat armor, maybe? I'm not sure about that. Percent armor would definitely be good. Percent health regeneration would also be probably good. But yeah, anyways, for a different build, on the other hand, LA Res would be really good. I just have plenty of LA Res. I don't need that right now. But yeah, these will be, if we at least get lucky with, if we can get the cooldown recovery up to tier 5, I would say. then these will still be pretty good for a different character. Alright. We're using up our forging potential, unfortunately. Yeah. We did get it to tier 5. Not terrible. Definitely still slightly disappointed that we didn't get an upgrade out of that. But that's how it goes. Ooh, we do want that base type for shields. Oh, I was gonna say, did we still have a endurance base type shield? But I think that was a different one, like a mountain shield or something. I think we have one of these already. Apocalypse plate. Big armor, big stun avoidance. It's a Void Knight base type. It has max percent health and fire res. We can't replace the fire res. What was this again? Increased echo damage when a skill is echoed. Oh, never mind. What I wanted to look for was, do they use a lot of strength on their abilities? Or do they scale with oh, vitality scaling, what the fuck? Okay, at least this one has strength scaling. And since that's like the special Void Knight only ability, it's probably one you're gonna use, I'm guessing. Not sure about those other ones. This one has strength scaling also. Yeah. I was worried it would be like attunement scaling, like some of the the ones on my class. But yeah. Those stats sound pretty good for a Void Knight. I think you want to probably... Actually, I don't even know what you do with this as far as the crafting goes. Obviously, both of those would be great prefixes, but it's only 2 upgrades away from max. You could reroll the implicit for hopefully better echo damage. But then there's a good chance you end up with less stun avoidance. So that could backfire. But I think what you actually go for is you try to seal the prefixes. You try it on one of them first, and then if that doesn't seal, then you try on the other one. And then so that you can craft a third prefix on here. I think that'll be the play. The darn thing requires level 79 though. Let's see. 35% damage reflected, chance to bleed on hit. We've been using a damage reflected thing. And I have no idea if it's doing any noticeable amount of damage. It is giving us a bit of a health regen. Wait, where'd my health regen go? I didn't have health regen on this ring, did I? Oh, we had a bunch on our gloves that we replaced with these new gloves. Okay. Wait. These have a bunch of... Void resist, fire resist. Just make sure we don't have any void resist on our idols. Alright, we have one idol that we could replace. Anyways. Reduce damage taken on block. Let's just try to get the shards for that. I wanna mow. Big minion health. Void res, fizz res. All attributes.
You won't
Keep meaning to check. Is that? Hello?
be mine.
I don't know how much damage these guys do. I don't want to die when I'm trying to look at this. All attributes. Yeah, it's only on two-handers. I suspected that because I felt like that was the only time I ever saw it. But I was really hoping it would be available. On something else. Something weird going on with the lighting down here in the corner. One shard, come on. How's our money going? Looks like we got enough for another stash tab.
Stand down or die.
We got a map mod on it. Enemies have a 40% chance to apply mark for death on you. Which brings my lightning res and my necrotic res and my physical res. Hello, Cap. I generally have not been paying any attention to those. modifiers. Okay. You with the flat armor. Poison bow, damage over time, bow damage, poison on hit. Is that good? I feel like if you're doing a poison build, you don't care about percent bow damage. Elemental damage over time. I think we can get behind that. Wait, what does my amulet do? I don't even recall. Oh yeah, my amulet is definitely in need of an upgrade. Holy shit. I was thinking, okay, this is for my mage. I'm gonna re-roll the health regeneration, but actually, even as is would be an upgrade for this guy. Obviously, well, I'm losing health. This guy does not need cold res. He doesn't really even need the extra phys res and necrotic res on the implicits either. But I think, yeah, we're using a little bit of phys res on our idols. So we can still replace idols for that, so I guess the extra oh, it's only 3% more phys res than what we currently have. I mean, it's still got more necrotic res and cold res that we definitely don't need. But we can't re-roll the cold res. Cold res. Yeah. Feel like we save that for our mage or some other build. What's the required level? 58. Yeah, so probably for a different character. Reroll the health regen. And it can be very nice. Melee stun. Don't care for these prefixes. But let's reroll the attunement. Okay. Strength. So I reroll the move speed. Oh, I completely forgot about this stuff. Alright, so if we reroll the move speed, we could get vitality, but that's the only other prefix that is decent. So that would be a 1 in 5 chance to get what I actually want. Not too good. Or we could go for a seal on the move speed and then craft vitality and then upgrade everything and hope that we don't use all our foraging potential up. The main problem is we're gonna lose cooldown recovery speed if we swap our boots out. I feel like it's probably worth a shot though for this perfect 20% roll of reduced stun duration received. Well, it did not seal the move speed. And we used 20 forging potential. Yikes. I think I'll keep them in the stash. I know I've got a lot of boots in the stash, but I think I'll keep it in the stash. Yeah, I don't know what the actual chance of stealing the affix is. That really annoys me. I don't think it says. The one for a free, the free roll one, it tells you it's 25% chance, but this one, oh, it looks like it varies. Chance varies. I wish I knew what the actual chance was. Darn it. Give me the last one for now. Made that hyperbolic time chamber so I can play a year's worth of video games in a day. Does that suck? Does the tornado suck them in? Look, they're shooting at me. Fine, we'll look at that later.
Too heavy. Too heavy.
There's the shield with endurance on it. Which we were talking about earlier when I was trying to figure out where extra endurance comes from.
stand down or die.
All these purples dropping. Okay. Actually, one more thing. Was it Y? Gain reputation by spending favor, a small amount of reputation to gain while slaying enemies and completing quests. I have 91,000 favor. Runes of Ascendance. What's a Rune of Ascendance? Unique or set item. Okay. Reputation by spending favor. When a set item would drop, the whole set drops instead. Damn. That's convenient. I guess we have to visit the observatory to spend favor.
Yes? I was just on my way to amend a record. How can I help you?
This. Oh, so they have gambling. I mean, at least it's like good base types. I guess that would mean that the other faction probably sells the stupid other ones that you get from chests. The merchant base types or whatever. Can I buy one of these? Maybe. Let's see. See what we get. Rare item. I'm not entirely sure if all the ones I buy are going to have 12% less damage taken over time, or if it's actually going to be random each time. Because it says 12% less damage over time over here, which is a perfect roll, but this is not a perfect roll. So let's buy another one. So this one's 10% less damage taken over time. Man, they tricked me. It's a scam. We can get increased chance to find certain types of stuff. Well, shit. I guess, yeah. I hadn't looked at this stuff before because I assumed it was going to be like really expensive. How do we use this? Gotta be with one of these.
Welcome. You prophecy go to once
Telescope
speak
things.
with Dalila if you wish to purchase lenses and other items that may aid you in your research. You are helping the circle.
Exalted amulet, exalted ring, unique relics, unique amulet, exalted amulet. Oh. Okay. One event, Death of Arena Champion. Condition, Arena Tier 2. Oh. Event, Deaths of Giant Scorpion. Monolith. Reward unique relic times 3. Oh. You only get to choose one out of all of these? So yeah, it looks like some of these you have to do dungeons. And there's an arena thing, which I haven't tried the dungeons or the arena thing. That's the thing that uses the stupid keys. I haven't tried any of that shit yet. So I think we're going to do this Monolith one and get 3 unique relics out of it. So we acquired prophecies. What does that mean?
You have returned. What is it that you seek?
Can I just have a ton of these going at the same time? I might have been playing the game totally wrong this whole time. It sounds, okay. This one is deaths of 7 rare enemies, but the monolith has to have 140 corruption. Which means the enemies are doing a lot more damage and have a lot more health. All mine currently have no corruption. You gotta like rush to the end and upgrade the corruption like several times to get that much corruption. It's gonna take a while to get that much corruption. That's really annoying. Okay, so you have at any given thing you're looking at four sets. Wait, I don't know if it re-rolled. Did it re-roll only the constellation that I was looking at, or did it re-roll all the constellations? And then what the heck is the difference with these other telescopes? I guess you can put... lenses on each telescope?
What is it that you see? You have returned. What is it that you seek?
I think we want to at least get...
Yes? I was just on my way to amend a record. How can
another lens. What did we get before? Did I get amulets? Wait, are these lenses specific
I was
to
just
the
on my way to
telescope?
amend a record. How can I help you?
Oh, they are. Okay. So only the yellow ones can go on the... I happen to get lucky and go to the right telescope with it. Okay. So, like, I really need belts. And... let's say gloves. On the blue one. Okay, maybe it's not blue. Okay, shift right click works for that. That's good. That's good. Arena. Fire Bastion Dungeon. Reign of Dragons Timeline. Feel like I'm not there yet? I don't know. There's all this timeline crap. Sanctum of the Architect. What even is that? More keys for the same dungeon. That sounds good. I guess I need to frickin' try these dungeons next time. Oh, so... did these change or no? I think these... Stayed the same? Question mark. Prophecies in this constellation will be. Yeah, I think it's only this changes. Death of Majasa. Oh, so this one you could do during the campaign, I guess. Yeah, some of these are obviously much more difficult requirements, but better rewards. Alright, we will look more into that next time. We'll try to do that dungeon that we have the prophecy for, I guess.
Returned. What is it that you seek?
We bring... Yeah, I think we can bring this screen up from anywhere. So if we would go back here. Yeah, we can see our prophecies here. Yeah, we'll have to try the Lightless Arbor dungeon, I guess. I'm assuming there's like a tier 1 basic version of the dungeon. I have a key for that in my inventory. God damn it. I don't know where that is. Fire Bastion. Lightless Arbor. Yeah. I think there's like a low level leveling version of the dungeon, and then there's gonna be higher levels of the dungeon. But I don't know if it's gonna go straight up to like level 100 or how the dungeon will be scaled up. So I'm just afraid that it's gonna be something stupid that one-shots me just because I don't understand how it works. That's why I've avoided all that stuff so far. Same thing with the arena, which I'm under the impression is basically the same as a dungeon. Where is it? Divine Era? Yeah. This is level 47. I don't know. Oh yeah, we never looked at the leaderboard stuff. Hardcore. Cycles release. Class. I don't know what these waves and shit is about. Class. We are currently on a Sentinel. Let's see if we can just quickly get an idea. Wave 150. Yeah, not a ton of people on here, I guess. It's possible some of these guys that are lower level have just some completely busted build. There's definitely balance concerns. So, just because somebody else can do it on a Paladin at level 70 something this many waves. Doesn't necessarily mean that I can on my build. And yeah. There's a lot of mechanic stuff I don't know. But I still don't know what these waves even are. So yeah, I might Google it at some point, or we might just stumble across it at some point. But sure, I'm not even on here. Pretty sure I'm not even on here. It only shows top 50 apparently. Anyways, next time we'll try new things, buy more stash tabs. Good stuff.